Welcome back to F1 2020, round 14 Belgium, after last week at Hungary, and that was spectacular, but underway we go in Hungary, and we will see how it will go this week.
Belgium. You just said away we go in Hungary. Well done.
Hungary? I mean,
Off to a
Belgium,
great start.
but you know,
Off to a great start. Second time commentating, you've already made a mistake. It's fine.
it's fine. I've just had a race, and I just won, and I'm just tired.
And my allergies are going crazy, but shut up.
I don't care about your
Anyway,
flipping allergy.
So, shut up. So here we are for Q1 in Belgium. This looks to be today. Yeah, looks to. Oh, for God's sake!
You can't speak.
Today it looks like it's going to be the normal drivers on the grid and no reserves.
Fog.
I think I finally said that right.
Oh, God.
So we will get the lap data, track map, and telemetry and all of that stuff up now. As Golden has joined the session a bit late, but hey.
My what do you call
No
it?
one's opting to head out yet.
My minute silence, I think.
Since when was that a thing?
I just made it up. Corey's up first, of course he is.
Oh no, because that minute of silence was for TSR.
Oh, yeah, that's no, that's
Corey and
Tadpole, per usual.
No hometown heroes this week. I think the game might be too loud. I don't know.
I might put it.
The Red Bulls.
What? 1 minute. I think you need to invite me back to the party. I'm having issues.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. Just got to invite him back. I did invite him back now, so if he doesn't join back, that's his own doing. So we watched Tadpole here on his outlet. But we could watch Corey because he's going to start his lap pretty soon. So we have a returning driver here today, Rapid in the AlphaTauri. I can't remember when he last raced. I think he might have raced last week. I'm not too sure. But I'm also going to just clear something up. Rev, I believe, should be in the Williams and not the Renault. And obviously Bass, when he joins, his points will come to Renault. Williams, it's all been backwards. We'll go with it. As we have Corey on his lap, as I said we were going to watch him and we didn't. Here now, he takes that very nicely. The camera's done that, which is the way I hate this camera. Goes down now into the right hander, takes it nice, gets a good exit. You have to excuse me on corner names. I don't know if people care about corner names, but I'm not the best with Belgium. So, as Corey, I was going to say sets purple sector 2, but of course he's going to set a purple sector 2. He's the only person on our lap. Or sorry, the only person who's started a lap. That took you too long to rejoin.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm still.
I'm just trying to find out corner names for the for here.
Well, Corey
Corey
just a
goes turn,
4-on-4. Fuck me.
which is nearly an entire second quicker than Tadpole, his teammate. Which is nearly 2 seconds quicker than the rest of the drivers currently, apart from Wheeze.
He's strong in quality. He is definitely strong.
So who's next to come across the line? Would be Rapid, I believe. As Rapid goes into the bus stop chicane,
He's going there.
and he's got wing damage.
Oh, Leas. I haven't seen
Who's on our lap? Sorry.
Leas.
Yep, here. He's on a 1:50 in sector 1. I don't think he's on a lap.
Oh, maybe he's blank a lap then. Well, Rev is. Speak of it. Of it.
So, as I just said to the stream, just to clarify that Rev's points will count for Williams,
Will.
not Renault. They will count for Williams because he's basically, because he didn't ready up, I believe it just chucked him into the Renault. Like he didn't pick a car, it just put him in the Renault. So when Bass joins the game, he will be in a Williams, and his points will go to Renault. It's confusing, but it makes sense. Rev's setting the fastest sector 2 though. But he is going to be held up behind the Alpha by the looks of things. Unless the Alpha's giving him a slipstream. Oh no, the Alpha is giving him a slipstream here. Oh no, Joe's on a lap. Oh, that's even worse. This isn't going to end well.
Oh no, he's backing up.
As
Oh,
Rev
he's
into the
locked
bus stop
up.
chicane now, heavy lock up.
Oh,
Exits the bus stop chicane. Corey's retired in the pit lane. He must be confident about that lap. As Rev sets a
I feel
P3,
like
probably
he
a
would-
bit held up.
I feel like he would have got a 41 if he didn't do that big look up.
Yeah, I feel like he could have gone faster than Corey, in all fairness.
Maybe Tadpole for sure. Because that probably lost him like 2 tenths. Everyone.
Spence starting a lap. Some people are having glitches, which is fun. Golden's currently on a lap going through sector 3 now. Going up to Blonde. Oh, he's gone through Blanchemont already, don't worry. Going into the bus stop chicane now. Very nice entrance, no lock up. Very nice exit, no loss of the rear end there. Activates his DRS, and he sets a 1:41.6, pushing Tadpole down to P3.
Yeah, Golden's also a very strong driver. So quality.
And very strong race pace, to be fair.
I feel like Corey's got a better race pace in my opinion.
Austria could differ that, but
Well,
because Austria was quite a neck and neck fight between them. Golden holding it out for the whole race until Corey tried to catch him, but didn't.
that's
As
Golden's got his speed axed on.
Lias is on a lap there, as you see Bassett just joining Toby in the Williams, even though, like I said, his points, I'm not going to explain it again. Lias now going through Les... I know
And
the
he
corner.
spun.
Oh!
How's he an F1 driver? I'm sorry.
I have never seen a driver spin there before. He won a super license event here, funnily enough. Funnily enough, it was this track specifically that he wanted. As Spence goes to set his lap now, it's a 1:42.2. He can definitely go faster than this. We have seen his pace.
We used to, a 41.9 putting himself in P3.
Again, Weeze I think can go faster than this, but I think he's pulling a Corey and saving to push all out for Q3.
Yeah. Rapids on a lap, a purple sector 1 according to this.
29.9, so it might be, you know. As he goes down into something beginning with B, I can't pronounce these corner names, otherwise I would.
Let me
Butcher
try.
them so badly.
I ain't gonna try.
It's Brozale or something like that. All 3 JRT drivers seem to be having an interesting one at the moment. What comments have you made on that, Foyvu?
JRT, Get your fucking asses
None of
working.
them setting laps at the moment, all having Wi-Fi issues by the looks of things.
JRT, damn it. I mean, Corey's in JRT.
Yeah, but clearly he's embarrassed to be in JRT. I mean, it's not in his name.
Okay.
Just put it out there. As Joe's on an outlap, don't worry. Rapid is going to be going into the bus stop chicane now.
The stop is definitely looking strong.
Yeah.
The 42.5.
Apparently you're lagging quite a bit.
Gone into who?
So,
Who's someone.
I don't know.
Starts with an O and ends with a Y. They can fuck off.
No, it's James.
James, you can fuck off.
I
I don't know. I'll unplug
believe
it
we
one.
might have a third commentator joining us for quali.
Why?
Because why not?
They don't need to be here.
It's one of the drivers. He's not going to be qualifying today. I assume it's something car issues, maybe.
This car's fucking broke.
So he will be invited to the commentary box.
Who's that?
Bass.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm joking. Well, I'll get
No,
that.
you're not.
I'll get unplug my mic.
He'll be disappearing for the race.
Unplug and plug. Because, yeah. Because apparently slaggy.
Oh, one of the alphas is off. That's Joe.
I'm back.
One of the alphas just had a spin. It was Joe. He spun through sector 2. He's not even set a lap time yet either. As we now welcome the Renault driver of Bass Branch into the commentary box. Welcome.
Okay.
So, how come you're not qualifying today?
Internet.
Alright. So, wait, so,
Uh,
because neither of the Renault seats are open, what car are you going to be in for race?
Williams, I think.
Alright, okay.
I've never kind of joined the lobby halfway through, so I don't know if it'll load me in.
Did you click spectate before you joined?
Nope, I clicked ready up.
You can always pick a Williams now and do the qualifying. If you click X, it will bring you up the driver select thing, and you can go through all the drivers, and it should take you to either Russell or Latifi, and you can pick their car and do qualifying
How's...
if you want.
It doesn't get... Oh, hold off. I didn't know
You've
that.
only got 5.5 minutes, so.
Well, I'll do a lap.
I mean, you can stick around here if you want to.
Mm.
Joe's setting a fastest sector 1 there. Wow.
it was a rusty sector 1. I'm sorry, but it was. I've been watching.
He locks up through there, although that might not have been a full lock up. Oh! Loses the rear end out of the corner I can't pronounce.
It starts with a B, doesn't it?
Yes, Bruchelay or something, I don't know.
Bruxelles.
As this is where he lost that one. This is where he lost the rear end last time. He keeps it though through there, going down into, I forgot.
Well, I'm just gonna pull up translate.
Oh, it doesn't invalidate somehow. That looked like it should have been an invalidation. So would that one, but that's a fastest sector 2 as well. So as he now comes down the back straight-ish into Blanchimont, takes Blanchimont quite nicely. Goes down to the bus stop chicane.
Oh, it's Bruxelles. It's French.
Alright.
Bruxelles.
He locks up a bit. Then on the exit of the bus stop chicane, no squirm of the rear end, no loss of grip. And he doesn't go fastest, he only goes P8.
What's driver?
That is good enough to get him in, but that is only P8 for him.
Joking. This
As there is a little bit of an on-track fight through onto the camel straight now.
this top 9 is very close. I have to say.
Yeah. And I know Golden's going to be using Q1 to get a bit of practice in. He's not had the most practice.
Never does. He just comes in and clutches it all the time.
So as they now go down into what'd you say?
Fucking forgot.
Bruxelles or something like that. As we'll
Bruxelles.
go on board with Bass for his out. That's an outlap. Bass, you're annoying. As we have JRT White here going down into Bruxelles. I'm just gonna stop trying. I'm really gonna stop trying. As he now goes down to the pretty much flat left hand. That's not right. My brain is just gone. Pretty much flat left-hander. And now makes his way down to Le Fagnes or something like that. I know the corner names, I just don't know how to say them.
You what?
Now goes down to Campus. Now towards Stavelot.
Bruxelles. That's
Apparently a fastest sector 2, we don't know though.
it's called Bruxelles, my
Now-
friend.
Okay. Now going through sector 3 down to Blanchemont. I probably said that wrong as
You
well.
said it right. You said it.
Down to the bus stop chicane now. No lockups into the bus stop chicane. No squirm of the rear end on the exit by the looks. Oh, as I say that. And he comes across the line set a 42.2 going just slower than Joe. As we watch Mr. Third Commentator here start his flying lap. Try not to put him off, but I am going to commentate over the whole lap.
Bass branch. Going
Goes
to
into
turn one.
the
Oh, it's a
source.
bit wide.
Shut up.
Oh, and he's losing it. He's losing.
Let's just not. Let's just not. It's distracting to me.
It's all good.
As we have... just stop. Just do it. As we have Z-Man, he just went through Lacoum and... something. I can't read my track map here. It's very small. As he goes down to the very fast left-hander. Takes that pretty much flat, I'd say.
Bass branch now in Bruxelles.
Takes that. Shut up. Takes it flat. Stop distracting. Now heads down to Campus. Takes that very tight and nice. Down to Stavelot now. Has a nice tight line through Stavelot. Going down now the back straight-ish. Going through Corporal Frey. Now to Blanchemont. Down to the bus stop chicane. I'm just going to stop with the names I can't pronounce.
Just
Down to the bus stop chicane. No lock up into the bus stop chicane. Goes for a good exit on the bus stop chicane. A squirm of the rear end slightly. Goes across the line to set a 1:42.9, just keeping him in P12. As we now have Bass, who's just gone through Blanchemont, going down to the bus stop chicane now. Now it shouldn't be too distracting because it's the last corner.
if he spins that a lot.
Goes for a good exit here. Gets a good exit, no squirm of the rear end, going in for what looks to be a 1:42.5, just putting him in P15. As we now have TTM. No, we don't. As we have Finn now about to finish his lap, going through Blanchemont. We'll find out if he goes faster. He heads down to the bus stop chicane. Currently something up on his time, probably.
Oh.
The old Williams driver here pulling a bit of a George Russell, just not as good. Goes down towards the line, set a 42.6, keeping him in P16. As we have Lies cross the line, P17.
Oh,
as we now have TTM Sam going through the final sector into the bus stop chicane. Number 94 here goes for a good exit out of the bus stop chicane. Has a good exit, goes for a 1:42.2 and pushes Bass out.
And pushes Rev.
I'm still on the lap here.
Bass is 1:10 up on his lap though. We're not gonna distract him there. As Red Hawk now As Red Hawk now out of Blanchemont goes down to the bus stop chicane, takes the bus stop chicane quite nicely. Does no squirm of the rear end on the exit, and he does a 1:43, keeping him in P19. As I'm gonna be really annoying now, Bass.
It's fine.
Goes down to Stavelot, goes down through sector 3, but Z-Man ahead of him was on a lap, so we're gonna go on to that instead. He goes through Blanchemont, down to the bus stop chicane. I'm talking way too fast.
Eminem.
Takes the bus stop chicane quite nicely, and boxes. Oh god.
Gone fast
As Bass now 4/10 up on his time going into the bus stop chicane. Gets a relatively nice exit off the bus stop chicane. No scrum of the rear end. Goes to the line. It's a
Oh.
1:42.1. And that brings him into P6. Well done.
I
You've out-qualified Joe.
Oh
How do
my
you feel?
days. That was tense. That was tense.
Jesus Christ, Bass. That was a lap. You've gone faster than Joe. How do you feel?
Joe's washed.
Joe, you're a loser.
You
Shine me
You
up.
have just gone faster than Tadpole, Spence,
Yes.
Joe,
Why?
and Rev, who nearly won last week's race.
Well,
Suck
I'm
on
gonna
it,
say
Joe.
Joe's washed. So fine.
Wow, that's very good qualifying there from you, Bass. Not
Congratulations.
normal we have a driver who's somehow in his car and in the commentary box at the same time.
We don't talk about it.
Using
As I've just been invited to a lobby by some random person from DSRL, that's cool.
DSRL. Wash
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah, Wash League, which is why you changed your name to TSRL Foivo a few weeks ago, sure.
Ah!
I ain't gonna let you live that down. Right,
Bro, you're in
back to serious,
TF5
serious
for
commentating.
TSRL. You can't speak.
Back to serious commentating.
If I told you right now
Um,
that I can't control my car, what would you tell me?
I'd laugh.
I can't control my car.
Well, he's out.
You're not even in. Why is there 13 people in Q2? What? There's 13 in Q2.
You broke
What?
it, Bass. Bash, you broke it.
Bash, you've killed it.
I've killed
what
it.
Have you done?
I've ruined it.
You went P6. You've been pushed out of quali.
Why is the safety car gone out?
That's what I said. They call it past me in the game. What? What is this?
Oh no.
You got live reaction from the
Bash,
driver
well
in the
done. You've
combat.
broken the lobby. Is that?
The safety car's gone out. What's
It was
gone
because
on?
I beat
How has this
Joe.
happened?
It's because I beat Joe.
No.
The game doesn't
No,
like it.
That's Charlie.
No, the safety car has generally gone out. You'll see it somewhere. It is out on the track. I know it is. I've just been told that someone literally saw it left the pit lane.
No, I saw it. I literally saw it went past me.
They're talking more.
Exactly. So it is out.
I bet it's a visual glitch. Guaranteed.
Bass, leave the game and rejoin.
Okay.
And the party.
If it's a visual
Okay.
glitch, then why has all the drivers seen it? I don't understand.
We'll invite you. Well, we got you. Here you go.
It's because I beat Joe.
Safety
the
car
reason.
recognised.
Exactly. The safety. It's out to slow me down.
Too fast off a driver.
Exactly. That's why I'm called the F2 prodigy. Like, you know, FIA Charlie.
Be quiet, you
CJ
watch.
Giles.
Oh, apparently there's supposed to be 13 in Q2.
Yeah, obviously. Are you done? Totally didn't agree with
No,
you.
I mean apparently 2 people have retired.
That's Bass Branch then.
Yeah, Bash, your Williams isn't even showing in the pit lane. I don't think you haven't got through to Q2.
Even though P6. Unless if Bass comes P1 on the track.
Spain without the S.
Span. Pain.
That's why I'm in the commentary box to help you guys out. For the
Pain.
moment.
You've broke it here. You've broken physics. You've been in the commentary box and the race car at the same time. The game doesn't like that.
No, the game doesn't like the fact that I beat Joe. Oh my god, I'm actually not.
Oh, so apparently you got P15.
Oh.
P6 was the visual glitch.
We all know I beat Joe. Just
Okay, yeah, the safety car's back in the pit lane now, so the safety car has just kind of done a lap of the track and gone back in. Guess to see if the track was safe. Whereas Charlie now second fastest sector, where he's the only car who's done it. Don't worry.
Finn said lobby restart short quali.
No. What? So, it looks like we will be having a lobby restart with short quali.
Yeah, for you, but that's what I thought.
I've been pinged by a bot saying stop spamming. Spanning?
Cool.
Spanning?
Apparently, Mr. Maylander decided to have a go around the track, I suppose. So we have JRT, JD, all three JRT drivers in. Going into Blanchimont now, but it doesn't really matter because there's going to be a lobby restart, so it doesn't.
Sort of commentating. He's going in pits me, mate. I'm leaving. See you later.
Huh?
I'm gonna make a cup of tea because I'm thirsty.
Don't we love commentators who just turn up and die?
I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. Give me 10.
So I'm commentating alone, then I assume.
Give me 10.
I'm here. It's all good.
Yeah, but you're going to have to go in the race. You're not allowed to drive and commentate.
Yeah, but like for the moment, we have Rev Caterpillar, the man who stole my seat, coming round the lap.
Yeah, at least you'll get your car back.
Yeah, that's the positive. But I think I don't know if we're restarting because no one's actually.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not.
He's going to finish a lap lock up on the front right. I couldn't impede him there. Here we are, third gear, good exit. Coming onto the line, 141
Oh,
beats
no, okay, it's
JLT
not a lobby
JD.
restart. Yeah, it'll only be a lobby restart if we glitch Q3 as well.
Okay.
Which then makes the last half an hour pretty pointless, but...
Well, I don't know.
So, sorry we haven't been commentating on a single lap. Here we have Corey going down into the very fast left-hander of Sector 2.
Who won?
I haven't... Really?
Yeah, its name's actually Puon.
Uh,
You need to get these names.
The map I've got is just showing me different. Oh, it's showing me in a different language. Oh, you bum. Okay, now I've got a proper map. Apart from Le Fagnes or whatever, that's still that, but hey. See, now I can call the one I didn't get right Rivage, because that's what it is. And people in the chat have probably been murdering me. There's 8 of you watching, and you've probably all... Okay. Great. So that's at least we have the track right now. As Corey does P2 on the mediums, only 2/10 slower than Rev on the softs.
I'm on the medium tyres, I've got to say. It's a proper quick lap.
Tadpole even slower than Corey on the softs. That's just... Sorry, I completely cut you off there.
That's fine, that's fine.
Have you even included your audio? I don't know, I haven't got stream.
I have indeed.
Good.
So yeah.
The Haas of Zoger on an outlap, so don't worry, that's not important. One of the McLarens going slowly here. Not low fuel, he's just about to start a lap, that's all it is. Gets a good exit out of the bus stop chicane, and he is off on his lap. We have the other McLaren of Wheeze doing a third lap on the mediums. A second lap on the... Leave me alone. As he's going to get a small toe off of the Ferrari of somebody. It says a fastest Sector 1 going through Lacom now down to the... I can't see the name of that on the map, so I don't get it, but... Malmedy or something. Going through the... Oh, I hate myself. I've just got to stop trying recording these. I really just should just give up on that.
Just say, turn 1, turn 2, turn
Yeah,
3.
I'm not counting all the turns. I can't be bothered. That's just more effort.
We seems to be on a flyer here, just coming up to the end. I know, he is on 2 laps.
I am watching. I'm on board with Weeze. He is on a flyer though. He's done 2 purple sectors. So as we have Weeze going into the bus stop chicane. Sorry, I've been very quiet. He goes across the line, and it's only a 42.2. Slower than Corey on the mediums. Which is not something you want, especially when you wheeze.
Elias actually caught the safety car and take. Oh gosh. Charlie went
Oh, has
through
he got
it.
the clip?
He went through. Charlie went through it.
I was watching Charlie's lap and I didn't see the safety car at all.
I must show a visual glitch for some drivers.
Okay, cool. Right, so I now do have all the corner names as Weiss has just exited Rivage. Going down to where he's not even on a lap. Why am I still watching him? We have Zoger now beginning his lap, going into Eau Rouge, up to Radion, now down to the Camel Straight, up to the Camel Straight. Is that flat? It is flat.
Lucas seems to be running a quite low downforce setup there. He's not getting the straight line speed that he needs.
Yeah, I was going to say it did look... Oh, he's got ERS off, he's not on that.
Ah, okay. Joe's on lap though.
Could he have a qualifying blunder again?
The person who I beat.
Or, according to everyone else, you got P15.
I
know what I saw.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's on stream as well, so I'm just saying.
Yep, it's the game. Joe, bin it now.
That was an exciting end to Q1, I'm not going to lie. That was very, like, everyone finishing laps at the same time. Zoga retires on track, his manager is going to get charged for that one.
Joe, don't bottle it now. That's a good exit from Joe. Yeah,
I'm saying you commentate here is better. You're better at this.
Only about...
Yes, I'm back.
I couldn't care less, we're still in the same lobby, so you left for no reason.
You're not getting an invite back, you distracted my lap twice.
Which is why he only got P6 and not P1.
Exactly. It's the exact reason.
I'm even confident to let them boys.
Oh, you actually go?
No, I'll drop you the info.
I mean, I don't mind doing it alone, but...
It's all good.
Been message
I've got my old teammate, I'll be fine. As we have both racing points now, well, one of them finishing a lap, one of them about to start a lap, as JD takes the fastest lap of Q1, of the whole of qualifying actually, doing a 41.4.
There you go.
Cup of tea is
We
amazing.
have Sam I don't care, neither does the stream. As we have Sam going through Q1 down to Le Fagnes. Going through Le Fagnes or something. Into unnamed corner down to what my map says is called Campus. Going to Stavlot now, goes through Stavlot, takes it quite nice, has a wide exit, sort of exit you'd want.
Tadpoles, Spence seems to have got a bit of a slipstream down the main straight there, but I couldn't see who by. I think it might have been his teammate.
Yeah, it looks like it's his teammate. As we have TTM Sam going through the bus stop chicane, looks like he went a bit deep, no maybe not. And he comes across the line, only doing P11, he is not going to have time either to go around and get onto the soft compound tyres. As we have Spence now going into Lefangnes. I'm just going to say it different every single time, I bet. And he's on a lap, definitely, as he now goes through... I've forgotten. Stavlot, that one. Goes down to Blanchimont. And I've said that way too early. He goes through Blanchimont. Goes down to the bus stop chicane.
Joe seems to be going on the lap here, and I don't know why. He's just started
yeah, he's
a
quite
lap.
happy. Unless he hasn't done a lot of practice.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
As Spence now comes across the line taking P1 in this qualifying session.
That's right, B.
Yep.
We all know it.
You out-qualified Joe, so
exactly.
you must be there.
Saw it. And if it wasn't for Floyd,
we have Charlie.
Corey would be in the gravel right now with my lap time.
We have Charlie, my replacement here. your replacement teammate. Going. He's invalid. Don't worry. Your replacement teammate's not as good as me. I'm joking, he's probably better, but.
Who's better than you?
Didn't get a podium in his first race, though, did he?
Who?
Well,
Who? Where?
hey, I want to let
Charlie.
you know this, DJ. Guess I did the PC League reserved for Renault. Have a guess
podium,
what position I came in my first race around Zandvoort.
P1.
P3. Exactly the same as you.
Yes! That's exactly what I did
Yeah.
as well. Yeah!
Wait, invite me back to play.
Oh, Charlie's retired on track. Joe's gonna be.
Oh, Joe is just suffering
He is.
these 2 weeks. I mean, he's got loads of money, but still, invite him back. As we have Joe now exiting the bus stop chicane to not take fastest, so I don't know why he did that. He's just really wearing out his Q2 tyres now.
We have Foidu
His Q2 tyres?
leaving the com box.
Yes, he just said invite him back.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I told you to as well, and it's caught on stream as well. So, I'm not making it up. Because we have Wheeze on a soft lap, even though he is in quite comfortably as well. Taking a faster set 2, so this might probably be the fastest lap of the qualifying session today. As I believe Joe is on another lap. No, he's not. Okay, he's not being stupid. Cool, good. As we have Wheeze now going down towards the bus stop chicane, no lockups. Gets a nice no squirm exit. And takes not fastest. That's not good for him.
Just 3/10
So
off.
as we now have his teammate now going through Blanchimont down into the, or about to be in the bus stop chicane. Nice entry, a bit of a lockup. Didn't really compromise him though, and he gets a good exit, squirms a little bit. And to the line is P9, Z-Man currently in Q3, but as we have Barker now finishing his lap, he's 5/10 up on his time.
Still in P3, still in
And-
Q3 though.
Yep, pushes his teammate out though.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That's not always the best kind of thing you want to do,
Now
even
we
if
just gotta
you're
wait for Joe to get back to the pits. Great.
not the greatest thing there, pushing your own teammate out of Q3 when you could just got in. I don't know.
Watch Joe.
What is he? Joe?
What's this Ferrari? What's the Ferrari AI
Joe,
doing?
give
I'm
me
so
100
confused.
million, otherwise I'll report this to Charlie.
Oh, he's out of fuel, but this Ferrari's just not going.
Nah, game glitches again. Joe's actually doing this on purpose.
Joe's just set his fastest lap.
Yeah. Doesn't even have to go to the finish line.
Pulls into the pit lane. Can you retire now, Joe, please? Thanks.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciated. Still gonna need that 100.
I'd love it if your name conveniently appears into this now and says you've DNF'd.
Oh,
I would love that.
imagine. And then I'll
It
go P1.
It doesn't. It doesn't. You're lucky. You're lucky.
I would have cried.
So,
Watch it say
right,
like
this is
the whole
your-
grid now back in for Q3.
I imagine.
Top 5.
This
only.
is currently, unless we have a lobby restart, which is very unlikely, but hey ho. This is your current top 10 qualifying grid. Both racing points in, both Red Bulls in, both McLarens in, one of the Ferraris, one of the Renaults. Sort of. He's not really a Renault, but hey ho.
He's a fake.
And a Haas driver. He is the fake Mass Branch.
Lies. It's fraud, this.
I tell you what, that. Have you noticed that the one race I did good for Renault, you had a really bad race, and the one race, and all the races you did good, I had really bad races.
Do you know something other funny as well? You know something about the
What?
Zandvoort before? My teammate
Yeah.
came P10, and that was his worst. Do you know where I came? I'm pretty sure I came P10. I want to just... I
I need to find the stream.
need to have a look at this, because
No, I'm looking. Let me look.
we shall both look, as I'm looking at a black screen at the moment saying waiting for players.
Oh, then there is going to be a glitch.
Right, TTM Sam, JD, Barker, and White, and it's Elias. Get better Wi-Fi. That's all I'm saying.
Great way to put it.
Yep.
That's F2, that's not F1.
Right, let's have a look.
That's F2, that's not F1.
You can just look in the. Oh, you can't. I was going to say you could just look in the F1 results, but Ollie's not been very active recently.
No, it doesn't matter. This all happened before the server got revamped.
Yeah. Service you get today.
We're still sat here on this Q2 screen.
Yep. Imagine this is true and I got P10. Imagine it's true.
So, currently it looks like for the race we were talking about, you did finish P10 and I did finish P3.
Oh my! It's a curse with the Renault. It actually is a curse. Well, everyone who's listening,
mental.
if you are Renault in a league and a reserve driver or a new driver comes in
and you race at Zandvoort,
just know that you're going to finish P10 as the other person gets
Give me
P3.
a sec. I need to watch F2 a minute just to see if the unis did something similar.
Someone said, "Can I retire or something?" What do you mean? Can I retire? I'm not actually. I don't really know what you want me to do.
There's nothing we can do apart from sit.
I'm on a black screen.
Exactly. I'm just on a screen that says Q2. So with F2, one of the unis got P1 and the other got P6. So the P310 dream didn't happen in F2. Nope. Yep. So yeah, top tip there: if you're ever racing around Zandvoort, make sure
You're not
you're
in a Renault. Well, yeah, well, I mean, it depends what way.
Make sure the person you don't like is not in a Renault, is in the other Renault.
Yes.
And just hope and just pray
Oh, migrating
that
host.
you don't get murdered.
Yeah, I think we're going.
Oh yeah, there you go. Let me restart.
Yes, that means I can qualify. Joe, I'm coming for you.
So, I'm going to do what I tend to do during these moments, and I'm going to show off some cars.
Go ahead.
Any specific Renault you want me to look at? I'm joking, I'm not looking at Renault.
Are you talking about like actual cars?
F1
Or
cars.
F1 cars? I quite like the
I can
Alpha
only show
Tauri.
what's on the game.
FW, whatever the 1980 Williams one was.
I didn't mean the... Okay, sure, we'll show some old cars.
Well, you said any
Shut.
car, so I...
Shush, Bass, stop.
Sorry, you're below me in the standings in F1. I can't hear you, you're that far down.
Sorry, who's got a podium? Sorry,
Hey,
who got the
Hey,
podium?
wait for this race, I'll come P1.
I'm sorry, if you get P3, I will always favour you over anyone.
I'm gonna be
Which means I'll have to
Tory.
stop stewarding.
I'm not even gonna come P3,
Sorry.
I'm just gonna win.
Suppose here's the plain black W11, the car that some people hate. With the Mr. Nicky Lauda star there. Here's the we don't talk about the track.
Are we restarting or?
Yes, join.
Someone's
message
talking
him.
one shot. Who has
Message
said
him.
one
We're not
shot?
doing one.
I am not.
You're gonna have to, I think.
Right, get in. Okay. I'm being rushed now.
Message Finn.
Quickly. I'm being rushed.
So here's all the F1.
I need to grab a
cars of last
setup then
year.
quickly.
Do you not have a setup?
Hey! No.
You did P6 without a setup?
Yeah.
You beat Joe without a set.
Suck it,
Mad.
Joe. No, but
That's mad.
I was like, no, it wasn't default.
That's proud.
It wasn't
You got to be proud of
default.
that. You got to be proud of that.
Yeah, well, it said P15 for everyone, so Joe will like
Yeah,
hold
but
that
for me
accountable.
it didn't. So.
Joe will be like, well, that's not me. You didn't beat me. It didn't say on my screen. You got like a screenshot of it.
It's on stream.
Yeah, do you hear that, Joe? It's on screen. I mean stream, not screen.
Stream.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, Bass, just.
So I can't help. Look. It's not my fault that I'm excited about
It
beating
is.
Joe.
It is.
I don't know when I don't know when everyone's inviting anyone because I'm not actually looking at Discord.
I will invite you.
Are you in the lobby?
No,
Oh,
I'll invite you when I'm in the lobby.
oh,
You'd think I'd get the invite first. I've just realised I'm on Do Not Disturb.
oh. Well, that's not my problem. That's your problem. Watch me. I'm gonna win, Corey. Just DNF, mate. There's no point. I'm gonna win. Joe, Corey, JD. Give up. I'm gonna win today. I bet I'm bet on it.
Only if we could do like a medium 10-minute quali, that would be good.
Yeah, hey, it says short quali, but like short quali is literally like Q1 and Q2.
No, it's just Q1.
Shh, I didn't. I said Q1.
If it was Q1 and Q2,
Cut
it
it.
would be
Cut it.
half an hour.
The
Not
stream
18
didn't
minutes.
hear anything.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Did you watch the stream back last week?
I've just realised I've already got a spa setup. Why am I going for a setup?
Did you watch the stream last week? Where the cars literally humped each other. Sorry, I can't say that on stream. I could have put it worse, to be fair.
I have a spa setup. I just didn't use the spa setup. Why did I think I did?
And you still did P6,
Yeah, but why
so...
I'll go worse now. Watch me go worse with the setup on. That's just, it's my luck.
You will. Because you're terrible.
Oi, it's one shot, so watch me go P1.
Do you know what? In Austria, you completely killed me. And you didn't even know you killed me.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
We're talking
You know
about...
when you half spun?
Yeah.
So you didn't ghost on any of our screens. So we all had to slam on the brakes. I rear-ended Finn. No, I nearly rear-ended Finn. So because I wasn't expecting it, because I was expecting you to ghost, so everyone would just go through. I had to go round Finn, around you, got swiped by someone. My wing came off, and then I got swiped again, and then obviously that then led to me just giving up on life and getting like 60-something seconds of penalties.
Look,
But
you can't hold me accountable for that. That's
I can.
Finn's fault.
What, Finn's fault? You spun?
That... If Rev's in my seat now, Rev. Oh, son. I'll be having talks with your mum. Esteban Ocon. I have looked in Esteban Ocon.
Why have you chose Esteban Ocon?
Hey,
That explains
no,
why you always let me have
because
Dan.
Rev's got in Renault again. Rev, get out of Renault. Rev, I'm not having it. You're crossing the line here. Why is he in Renault? Well, when this starts up, I'm gonna have to leave you. Sorry, but it's the way the cookie crumbles.
Why is Foyview not joined the party yet?
Hold on, yeah, was Foyview meant to be back in this party by now?
Yes, because he's in the lobby.
Well, I did invite him. Not my problem. He can't. He distracts me on a lap, and then he can't join a party. You can't hold me. Look, it says, "Oh, I just invited him to the game." I think. Okay, I think I know. Oh.
What?
I think I know why he didn't join. I invited him to the game and not the party this time.
You're an idiot.
Look, I don't play Xbox as often as I play PC, so don't leave me accountable for that.
Just stop.
Let's have a look. Invite more. Invite. JR. There we go. He joins now and shouts at me. I'm going to be very scared. I don't think he's going to join.
fun times.
Yeah. Right, well, I mean, I like race pad for this race.
I thought you did anyway, to be fair.
That an insult.
Never knew.
But, like,
Never knew you were a wheel driver.
I'm actually, it's like, you know, like when someone's bad at something, I'm like off the spectrum with bad on pad. I used to play pad back in like F1 2015. And then, yeah. Turns out I'm not that good. Right. I wonder when, is Flavor actually going to join back? If not, you're commentating by yourself.
Probably.
I want to get Joe in here just to, you know.
No.
Well, maybe a bit late now. We've got just something to pass the time. Joe will give us an update on his F4. Like
I don't want an update on his F4 thing.
I do. I do, Joe. I care. That's why you got sacked.
I didn't get sacked, right?
Well,
I chose to go back to F2
why's that?
because I'm faster in F2.
Yeah, but I'm quicker than F2 and I am in F1. Yeah. You know what? If I come down to F2 like I was meant to do about that one race, and I beat you, I won 500 grand.
I still have
Yeah.
50 odd million.
Do you want to
charity,
tell
so...
everyone your salary that you were on? Do you want to, you know, spill the tea?
1k a week.
Yeah.
Best paid driver.
1k. What you on? Wait, can you not say what you're on now?
That is what I'm on.
Why in F2?
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm not lying to you. Yeah. Guess how much I was on in F2?
How much?
800k. In F2.
One of my old managers put me on for like stupid amounts just to try and keep me.
That's what that's exactly what mine did. And then he wanted me to go into McLaren, and I said no, and then left him for Williams because Lucas better.
Originally he was paying me 50k a week, and because I wanted to leave, he started paying me 300k a week.
Well, that's not 800k. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's been changed to one shot. It's definitely one shot.
Oh. Well, I'll have to leave you in a minute, DJ, but...
You can go now.
I can go now? You let me go early?
Yeah, go on.
You sure?
You can go when you want.
You sure?
Yep.
I'll stay in for a bit. You've got me company. Boy, if he's not
Well, I
going
mean,
to
for the
turn
race
back.
you have to go.
Yeah, I'll
For the
go
race you have to go.
Yeah, I'll go for the race.
So just to update people on stream who I haven't spoke to for the last 10 minutes, we are going into a one-shot qualifying for the Belgium Grand Prix. Obviously it was a full qualifying, but we all saw what happened. So we'll see whose pace really shines in one lap.
Mine. That's actually completely
Should be fun.
false. I have the worst one-shot pace in the world.
You never know, you could get pole.
I know for a fact I'm not get. Well, Corey, just DNF. I'll be sound. Joe, you as well. Whoever finishes ahead of me, DNF. That's all I'm saying.
So the whole grid.
Right, I'm leaving. That is a violation right there. Yeah, we'll see who's talking after you lose F2. Yeah. Then we'll see.
Excuse me, I got a podium yesterday, so...
Well, I got a podium today. Yeah. Yeah, head of tadpole. I might have... Look, in a bit. Poo-head.
You can't say that on stream. And I'm a lonely person now. So here we are for the sunny... Sorry about my nose, I've got allergies. Here we are for the sunny one-shot quali in Belgium, as you can see up there, the podium where Bass will not be standing. When he watches this back, he'll kill me for that one, but... Right, here we go. Who's your boy Mitt? Oh god, this isn't good. It's probably... Okay, so that's fun. So, as we're on board now with Rev into... Down up to come... I'm just gonna go on board with the fast ones. Go for an onboard lap with the Alfa Romeo of Joe Loke. And I will silence myself for his lap so you can enjoy the sounds of the Alfa. In fact, we're going to go on board with Bass for the rest of his lap since, you know, he took the time to spend it with me, so, you know, why not? As he goes through Stavelot now, nice wide exit. Maybe a bit too on the curb there, but who knows. As he takes the run now to Blochemont, I probably said that wrong. And he goes down to the bus stop chicane. Nice line, no lock up. Gets a nice exit by the looks of things, and he has qualified in P10, P9, with Joseph setting the fastest lap on a 1:41.2. Don't know why I said Joseph, leave me alone. So apparently your boy mate is rapid, so that's fun. So this is your grid order for the race. With the Alpha 1-3 here. As you can see to the left of the screen there, the cars are lined up on the grid. For some reason there are wet compound tyres visible at the Mercedes garage, so, you know, maybe they're thinking that there might be some rain. I'm going to try and get a forecast from the FIA weathermen. So yes, as the FIA have confirmed, or the FIA weathermen have confirmed, it's going to be a fully dry race. So as we get to the 5 seconds until the formation lap makes a start here, 1 hour into the stream, this is the second qualifying we've done. That's fun. Right, so the projected pit stop strategy here looks to be either a soft to mediums or a soft to hards here for Joe Loke. I believe he's currently the championship leader. We're not too sure though, because the standings have done a bit of an interesting one. So I will run through your grid order for the Belgium Grand Prix. We have Joe in the Alpha for P1, Corey in P2, Golden starting off in P3, Spence starting in P4, Barker in the Ferrari starting along in P5. We have JD P7, Wheeze no, wrong. Right, here we go. Joe doing a Joe formation, going. Right then, so end the formation map here as Joe lines up to his P1 grid slot, with Corey closely following him behind in for the P2 grid slot. Joe will have the better start here, but sometimes for Belgium it is better for a P2 start for the run down to Eau Rouge to the, and then up to Radion for the Camel Straight. As as Red Hawk is off on the formation, that's not a good start for him. Oh no, that could glitch the lobby. No, it won't. Okay. Just to make sure, has it? No, it hasn't. Alright. So, as the rest of the drivers line up on the grid here. Trying to get a good camera angle here, not working. Good camera, good camera, good camera, good camera, good camera. I think the game likes me having a good camera. That's the best I'm getting. So I'm not sure what's going on now, but we will find out soon, I suppose. Something lobby broken again, maybe? Yep, there we go. And it's 5 red lights here in Belgium, and away we go. Joe Loke off to a great start. The timing screens have glitched, so we're just going to stay on with Joe. Corey going around the outside into turn 1 though. As they... I'm sorry, this sounds very like I'm not alive. As there has been a collision at the back, let's try and find out who that was. Currently nobody there. We'll go back to Joe, who has following Corey down now into Lake On. Going down the Camel Straight. Joe is weaving. Not sure why. Doesn't get to make a move into Lake On, but this is an Alfa Romeo 2-3 right now. As looks like JD is all over the back of Golden, going down into something. Ravage, that one, sorry. As predicted pit stop strategy there again on the screen as we go through the grid. As currently Corey holds P1. Bass making a brilliant start up 3 places right now, as he's all over the back of Spence. Spence having a very bad run out of P1. As Bass has not passed Spence. Spence has kept his nose in on the inside, pushing Bass out wide. Go on board with Bass, as Bass has just lost out on that. But he could have a great move now. He's a man on a mission here, trying to get past Spence. Will he do it down to Blanchimont, yes, he will up the inside into Blanchimont, but he's going to now have the outside line for the bus stop chicane. But Finn, no, Rev, sorry, is getting involved here, but Rev has wing damage. Corey sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:48.5. As we, the Gleam's done it again. As we have Wheeze in the pits. Tadpole all the way dropped down into 18th. Looks like he's not in the game. As we have Barker and JD very close here. Of course the game gives us that camera. No DRS right now, but pure slipstream fest down into Lacon. Bass has got his wish of getting into P1 for a slight moment. As there has been a massive incident here between Bass and the Williams driver. Not sure what happened there entirely, but I'm sure we'll be able to find out soon. Maybe it was Rev trying to keep his nose in when he can't because of his wing damage, who knows. As we have Rapid Jaker here pushing on to catch up to TTM Sam into Puon, and the game sounds too loud, so I'm going to turn that down. Or it's too loud so I can't hear myself. As we now have Red Hawk all over the back of Spence. Spence has fell down even more now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Spence was involved in that second lap incident, as Bass makes the move on Rev. No, he doesn't, sorry. Something's going on further down between the Haas and Finn. Finn got pushed off the track there by the looks of it. As we head back up, Joe still not catching Corey, but Joe will have slipstream down into Eau Rouge. So we will see if he can make anything of that in a moment. But Bass currently trying to cling onto the back of Rev, not working, but Z-Man trying to is clinging onto the back of Bass, with Zogard not too far behind. Both Haas drivers are in the car number 2. As now Joe onto the Camel straight, pure DRS on Corey, but he's not close enough to make anything out of it. All these drivers already having literally no ERS. Which explains why they built such a big gap. As we have the Ferrari and Rev picking up a 3-second time penalty with his wing damage. That's not a good thing. As JRT White locks up, runs wide, Rev possibly making a move here into something. Rev losing even more of his wing now. He's going to have to go really careful through Poolon. As we look at Rev, how wide he runs through Poolon. We have the McLaren of Z-Man and the Renault of Bass here, both Renault powered cars, staying quite close to each other. But Bass catching all the way up to the back of Rev, who has major wing damage, and he goes up the inside into Stavlot. And has made the move I'm going to stop talking. But Z-Man having a much better run than Bass through here. Z-Man not even touching his ERS deployment, but might make a move into the bus stop chicane. No, Bass covers off the inside, but Rev for some reason still with his wing damage trying to make moves. I don't understand him. He's really confusing. As Bass now with a DRS, no DRS, sorry, trying to cling to JRT White, but he is 2 seconds ahead, so that is not going to happen. Joe has, by the looks of it, fell out of DRS range of Corey, but his teammate Golden keeping in the DRS, but they're not gaining anything out of it. Joe is fully out of the DRS now. Not looking like he's going to have a great race. Someone has spun through Eau Rouge, that's Zogar out. We go on board with Tadpole now to find out where Zogar has spun it. It's only a virtual safety car to remove that? Okay, sure. I say this would have worked out perfectly for Rev to take full advantage of this pit stop, but it's not a full safety car, so it doesn't matter. Bass back down to where he began. As I believe the virtual safety car should be coming to a close soon. as Zoger's car is off the track. That will be very costly for the Haas manager. As we are not back to green flag running just yet. But this is giving Joe and Corey a chance to save up some ERS here. As we are back to green flag running, DRS enabled. As Golden has fell out of a second of Joe, but Joe's fell out of a second of Corey again. Because the Alfa Romeos, they're looking quite in a somewhat bad shape. But JD's not going to have DRS, Barker's not going to have DRS. Sam's not going to have DRS, but your boy Mitt's going to have DRS on TTM Sam into turn 1. Not close enough to make anything of it though, as he nearly, wow, they got very close there through the entrance of turn 1. As what looks like the Renault of Charlie has not boxed, it just looked like it did, don't worry. As now down through Eau Rouge, the AlphaTauri all over the back of the Mercedes here. The AlphaTauri is going to have a better run out of Eau Rouge and Radeon. Gets DRS wide open. And that's the Williams of Revoff. And your boy Mitt has made the move on. There's only a virtual safety car again. Surely not. Let's find out where Rev's done it if we get on board with Wheeze. In literally the same spot as Zoger there as we saw the car disappear. Not a very good race right now for two teams. As we are back for green flag running, DRS enabled here, even though it shows yellow flags, but that's not genuine. We watch the Red Bull of Corey pulling away, trying to pull away from Joe again. As we... Joe and Golden, very separate right now. JD catching up to Golden even. Golden losing out 2.6 seconds on Joe. But your boy Mitt is being rapidly hunted down by Sam again. Sam is not happy he lost that position. By the looks of it, Sam will have DRS into both DRS zones, nearly rear-ending your boy Mitt. That was very close between those two then. As he now uses his DRS to gain about a 10.5 on your boy Mitt into turn 1. Turns on his ERS now to get the best run possible down to Eau Rouge and up to Radeon. Goes now through Eau Rouge up to Radeon. It's going to be a reverse, it looks like, of what happened last lap with the AlphaTauri making the move on the Mercedes. The Mercedes is going to make the dive into Lacombe. And that's through the Lacombe chicane. They go. I thought we were about to see something identical through Lacombe then with Bass and Z-Man, but nope. Elias was all over the back of Charlie, but not anymore, so I guess the game likes to lie to me sometimes. As Golden picking up a 3-second time penalty, that is going to hurt his race by the end. As Sam going through Pouon now nice and wide into a tight line. Very good for these two, clean racing both of the last 2 laps. Finn picking up a 3-second time penalty as well. It looks like a lot of penalties have been dished out throughout this race. I am definitely going to need to hydrate by the end of this though, because already we've seen 2 DNFs, so there's no doubt there will be action later on in the race. As we stay on board with these two here. As there will probably be another carbon print of what happened over the last 2 laps into the Lacombe chicane in about half a lap's time. But let's go on with Joe and see if he can make anything out of the DRS and ERS, not ERS, that he's going to have on Corey. As he is now flat out of ERS, there is no boost he's getting down that straight except the 20-ish kilometers an hour the DRS gives you. As we now have Sam and Mitz making a carbon copy of the last 2 laps. Sam looks like he's going to dive it back into the Lacombe chicane. Goes for the... Yep, that gives your boy Mitt the inside line for the exit. But Sam gets the inside line for the next turn as they go down to Rivage now. Sam still keeps the inside line, still keeps his nose in. Bit of contact there, no damage by the looks of it. That is a Haas round through Lacombe. And that's Elias. As Joe has closed the gap to Corey by about 3/10 in this lap. Dom falling off by 3.1 seconds. This is not looking like he's got good pace here. That's the Renault of Bass round through Pouon. As the AlphaTauri of Red Hawk has just passed him. As we now have a carbon copy maybe of what happened over the last couple of laps with these two. Corey and Joe Bilks. Let's see what they go on to. Corey onto the medium compound tyres, going for a one-stop here. Joe on the mediums and the Racing Point of JD on the mediums as well. Joe does not get out ahead of Corey, he gets held up by Corey, that loses him more time in the pit stop. So that's... We're about to see a carbon copy of your boy Mitt and TTM Sam over the last couple of laps, but your boy Mitt has no ERS to play with. Whereas TTM Sam has a lot to play with, he's going to use none of it though. I just wait for the next lap. This has invited JRT White to the party, but Sam is out. That is a virtual safety car again. Oh, when are we going to see a real safety car then? This has been literally a free pit stop now for Corey and Joe. But Corey must have had a spin because Joe is ahead of Corey now. They weren't within the pit stops, so something's gone on there. As we know, Joe should easily dispatch of all the cars ahead of him. He is much faster. As the car has been cleared off the track now, so we're just waiting for the green flags to be waved. As the green flags have been waved, JRT White gets drive-through. That's going to hurt the Ferrari's race. As we have Joe Loke all over the back of Z-Man here. Z-Man, a two-time TFR champion. Joe Loke, a future TFR champion. Joe makes the move long before the bus stop chicane, but he could have waited a bit there to get DRS, but he's not, and Z-Man's going to go another lap. As Dom has only just put his new sets of tyres on, so that could be an issue for him. Both Ferraris double stacked. No, they're not, don't worry. Joe has come out ahead of Golden. Golden's going to really need to close up here to hope he has a good race out of this, because he is ahead of Corey. Corey has had a box for a front wing change. That's not good for him, that's ruined his race. So we have Finn and Bass here fighting. Finn made a move up the inside into turn 1, as he now has the lead in of this. He now has P13 into Lacombe, not Lacombe. I just said that, didn't I? Eau Rouge. Bass nearly making a move up to Radion, though, as they go down the Camel Straight. Bass has his DRS wide open on Finn, and it looks like it's going to be a dive bomb into Lacombe. Takes P13 back from Finn. Both drivers look to be having a brilliant brilliant fight here, as that's the Renault of Charlie Round, looks like. Oh, that's a full course caution. The Ferrari somehow not out of this race. Let's see what your boy Mitt Box is for. If he's smart, he's going to go to the mediums like the rest of the field, but otherwise he might go for the hards. Don't see why he'd do that though. But Z-Man has gone for the mediums, so has he. And Red Hawk comes in, hoping to avoid a double stack here. Doesn't look like he will though, it looks like his team are not going to be ready for him in the slightest. As all drivers go for the mediums now. And this will cause the safety car up to be out for pretty much no time at all. Every driver has boxed. Charlie going on the hards. Bass on the mediums getting held up by a double stack. Bass didn't need to box. Don't know why he did it. This is a 1-2 currently for Alfa Romeo and a 7-8 for Red Bull. They are the championship contenders here. I believe Corey leads the drivers, but Alfa leads the constructors. As the racing point of JRT JD seems to have backed off a bit there for some reason. So most of the drivers have penalties here, but this is our chance to see what penalties they actually have. Bass Branch under a drive-through. Oh, that's no good for him. I'm really feeling for Bass here. He had good hopes for this race. Had a brilliant start. Oh, the Alphas came very close there, as White for some reason has put softs on. As Red Hawk boxes for, I'd assume, wing damage. We'll find out now. Yep, there you go, he's getting a new front wing there. So we will sit on board with Joe here. Um, I'm not sure what to talk about here with the safety car. I'm not really one with facts for tracks. But I will search up some facts anyway. Sorry about that. That's 5 seconds for Charlie for a severe collision with the Ferrari. So in the early years of this track, as we have the safety car in this lap now, the early years of this track, it was a treacherous 14 kilometer mile track. Well done, me. Right then, as we head to bus stop chicane. Oh, sorry for this. My allergies don't like me today. As Joe leads away on the restart. And we are back to green flag running here. Joe gets a very nice restart. And no one tries to make a move on him into turn 1. Any moves being made? Apart from the Ferrari? Nope. 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 Not a single move being made into turn 1. Fair enough. Very sensible people right now. Joe would be very happy now to have all of his ERS here. As Joe locks up, Golden doesn't. Watching as if something's going to happen right now, but it's not. We have the Renaults here, P11 and 12 out of the points. We have both Alphas now going into Lacom, P1 and 2, JRT JD P3 in the Racing Point. Barker very close behind in the Ferrari. Tadpole and Corey P5 and 6 in the Red Bulls. Very good by these two currently. Well, Corey could be doing much better, but I mean, it was reported to us that he had 60-degree tires. His tire blankets were not working. Clearly. As the Alphas look very close right now, they might be having a fight unless team orders are in play. Just to be dragging each other along. I would say team orders are in play to just drag each other along here. I'm not too sure though, I wouldn't know. As we go further back, now Weeze and Z-Man P7 and 8 in the McLarens. As surely Tadpole will have to let Corey through at some point soon. Corey is the faster driver in the team. As they go down through a rouge now coming very close together. And Tadpole just moves across and lets Corey fly right by without putting up any major fight. And slots back in. So you'd expect JRT White to be moving up the order a bit more. He is on the softs, but maybe he's just not strong at this track. Who knows? As on each team currently, as of today, I mean, sometimes Golden's faster, but Joe today seems to be having it in the bag. Currently, all three teams that have any chance of anything in the championships have their faster driver in front. Only difference is Red Bull and McLaren have their drivers in dirty air, whereas obviously they don't in Alpha. As Weeze looks to be all over the back of Tadpole. No, he's not, but he is getting close. As they go on the run to Blanchimont. As they go down now to the bus stop chicane, nothing comes of it. Weeze doesn't make a dive bomb. That would have been stupid. They looked closer in my eyes at first. Leave me alone. As Golden does go faster than Joe, but something looked like it happened behind, but I'm not too sure if it did. No, it didn't. As DRS should surely now be a thing. Yep, there it is. It's enabled now. So Golden will have DRS on Joe through down the Kemmel Straight into the Lacom chicane. So we'll see now if Joe lets Dom by or Joe lets Golden by or not. Looks like Dom wasn't close enough that time. Wow. Just being conservative here, I suppose. As Weeze has just got past Tadpole into the Lacom chicane. But Tadpole's not going to try and fight it too hard. Would have been in his best interest to help Corey out by holding him up, but I guess not. as it locks up majorly in through Rivage as they make their way towards Puon now. So the Alpha's looking very close on the map. Let's check it out on the cameras. Yep, on the cameras it shows they are within 4. Yeah, they would be. Yeah, that is quite close to be fair. Fair enough. As they make their runs down to Blanchimont now, having a 1.3 second lead over the rest of the field. As Golden is just reserving 50% ERS here, and Joe is on nothing. As Golden now will have the DRS and ERS out of the bus chicane. Catching up to Joe, is he gonna be close enough to dive? No, he is not. As Spence has just looked like he's made a move on JRT White. Yep, that looked like it happened through there. As now the Red Bulls are separated by quite a marginal gap, and Wheeze is going to be looking to catch up to Corey. But Golden now into the lead of this race with DRS and DRS. And Joe just looking to slot right in behind and keep up. As Corey makes it past JRT Barker now. JRT Barker doesn't look to be holding up too much of a fight. Tadpole doesn't get close enough to Wheeze to make any fight out of it. But, well, that was very close there with the rear to the front wing. Stick on board with these three, and very close on track battle right now. Charlie looks to be sensible enough not to try and make a move into Rivage. Red Hawk keeps locking up through here, slowing these guys right down. As the House of Lias just seems to be all over the place on track limits right now. As Jeff would say, he's got a very interesting interpretation of track limits. As Golden's already gapped Joe by nearly a second here. Probably planning on trying to keep him in his DRS range, because Joe has no ERS right now to play with. Whereas Dom's still on his very marginal 42%. Golden sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:44.2. There's already a 4-second time difference between the first lap of the race and this lap of the race. As we now, Corey is making inroads to try and get up to Joe to keep and extend his lead on this championship. As we go to the closest fight on track, which is these guys going down into Rouge by the looks of things. Sorry, up to Radion, onto the Camel Straight. Charlie is not going to have DRS on Red Hawk, but Lias is going to have DRS on Charlie, and Lias looks like not to be close enough to make anything out of it. Oh no, he goes for the inside line into the Lacombe chicane. They do make contact, and no one spins, surprisingly. As we're just going to stay on this camera a minute because I like it. Lias runs very wide into Rivage. This camera angle was... oh. Guess that's all we get of that camera. As Joe is making it Golden again. But, I mean... Golden clear now. He has got the pace to win. Go on and gap Joe and JD by 3 seconds. And we'll wait to see if he does it by the end of lap 22 of this race. Obviously the end of the race, I'm not saying... I'm not stupid enough to think this is lap 22. Before anyone questions me. But Corey is catching up as well. They do have to keep him as a factor here. That Corey could come up and start fighting with them. Which is not good for Joe at all. Joe wants to be maximising the amount of points he gets here, so he would be preferring if Golden didn't win, but I'm sure he's happy to have points for Alpha here. Oh, sorry. As Charlie pits here for the soft compound tyres, will they go? Yeah, they will. As he has to serve a 5-second stop go as well as a wing change. But no, not a wing change, sorry. Looking to maybe steal fastest lap of the race, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But there's a fight here, 3-way, through the Lacombe chicane. Because Tadpole has lost out quite big here. Doesn't look to be a good race for Wheeze currently, only in P6, knowing he could do so much better. But Corey has closed that gap to nearly within a second of JD, and he's going to have DRS on the next lap. In about half a lap on the next lap. I cannot talk for the life of me today. Golden still leads, but not not bridging that 3-second gap to JD that he needs, but he also knows that once Corey gets past JD, there will be no stopping Corey, and Corey will hunt them down. And if he doesn't stay quick enough, which he currently is, but if he doesn't, then anything could happen. As Corey is 7/10 away from JD now. Corey clearly going a lot faster, as he now will have DRS on JD along with the slipstream into turn 1, but he won't make a move unless he's stupid. No, he won't. Okay, he's not too close. As we go back to the P10, P9 fight, not close enough, don't worry. Closest fight on track is these two, so we will stay on board with these two. As Corey makes a move up the inside of JD back onto the podium places here. Corey now just needs to get within 5/10 to at least get P2 here. Within 2.5 Anything under 3 seconds, leave me alone. But Tadpole looks to be very close to Wheeze here. Wheeze maybe not a good track for Wheeze, because he seemed to be showing too much pace. And we know he does have the pace and can be right up on par with Joe on race weekends. So this is either a McLaren master plan or, you know. But Corey already gaining 5/10 on Joe in this one lap alone. Maybe Joe's showing he doesn't have much pace here today. Or Joe backing off now, knowing he needs to hold up Corey for Dom to win. Who knows? As Corey now still sat there but gaining, not much to talk about anymore. Spence is quite close to Barker. He will not know English. Tadpole looking like he's gonna make him. Why does it look so close on some cameras and then on the others it's just far away? But JRT White is round on the soft compound tires. And he looks like he's just very reluctant to turn around here. So we will quickly have a look at penalties. Golden's on 6 seconds of penalties. Okay, so he is definitely dropping down to about P3. No matter what happens here. Charlie sets fastest lap though with a 1:44 flat. Getting at least a point for Renault here today. Very good by him. Spence and Barker quite close together going down towards Pouon now. Sorry, I would talk about so much more to anyone watching, but this is just... It's such a big lap and a long track and such big gaps, so... Bass and Lias quite close together here. Doesn't look like Lias is going to catch up to Bass though. Bass is definitely faster here. As Joe is all over the back of Golden now. Corey has lost out by even more time. But again, Corey will be keeping at least P2 here. Purely on the penalties. Oh, actually no, he won't. Corey has a 3-second penalty as well, and he's 3 seconds out from Golden, so this looks like it could be your finishing order today. With Spence potentially moving up to P4. If he can get within the range. As we hit the 100-minute mark on the stream here, sorry for the length. For anyone who is expecting a normal hour-ish, hour and a half-ish. as the Alphas here, not swapping positions yet, not letting Joe run away with this. As we have 2 laps left of this race, as JRT White pits for the soft compound tyres, hoping to take the fastest lap off of Charlie before the end. So we'll keep updated on what happens there, as there isn't currently a very close fight, apart from the fact that Tadpole has got past Wheeze. So Wheeze must have some form of issue, or he's just not fast here today. We do have Barker coming up to Spence again through Pouon. See if anything gets made of this as well. As Golden picks up 9 seconds of penalties now, he is off the podium. There is no way he keeps the podium in this race. Is it the pressure getting to him, or... I guess we won't find out anytime soon. I will try and get a driver in for interviews at the least. maybe a Dom. No, I would if the stream wasn't as long. If we hadn't been going as long as we have. Next week we should have interviews though. We should have interviews next week though. So look forward to that. As Corey is literally out of the RS, but he's closed that gap so massively on Joe. But he knows this is the only position he can get now. Sorry, he knows the P2 is his only position. Golden's gap Joe by 2.4 seconds. This might be an attempt. I've got something in my throat. This might be an attempt by Joe to slow down Corey, who knows? I said it a few laps ago, but now, yeah, this is definitely an attempt by Joe to slow up Corey. As that's Wheeze, by the looks of it, off track. Yep, that's Wheeze off the track here. Thankfully no damage, but he is going to have boiled tyres. As he's just received a 10-second time penalty for being off the track. Ah,